Am I audible now?
Yes, Karishma.
I'm so sorry about this. What do I call this? Glitch? Abhi light chali jati hai. It is rainy season and the electricity is not really in my favor right now. But koi baat nahi.
Bring the
I
rain to
hope
my place.
while
It's
you
very
was
sunny. Bring the rain to my place. Cute the sun.
Sure. It shall come. It shall come soon. Chalo. Since you got good ample time to sit, exhale and inhale and exhale couple of times, I hope you are back in this room fully. Now silently tell yourself that for next 20, 25, 30 minutes, nothing is more important to me than this moment. All right. Let's now read the chapter together. And I invite you not to just read this chapter with your mind, read it with your heart as well. Okay. And let me start sharing the screen so that we can read this together. And Pranavi, I'll share the PDF with you soon. I just forgot it yesterday. I'll do that. So this is our chapter number 1. Shruti, you are in the group now. Can you message Simi to join in because we are starting now? All right. Chapter number 1 says, don't sweat the small stuff. Often we allow ourselves to get all worked up about things that, upon closer examination, are not really that big a deal. We focus on little problems and concerns and blow them way out of proportion. A stranger, for example, might cut in front of us in the traffic. Rather than let it go and go on with our day, we convince ourselves that we are justified in our anger. We play out an imaginary confrontation in our mind. Many of us might even tell someone else about the incident later on rather than simply let it go. Why not instead simply allow the driver to have his accident somewhere else? Try to have compassion for the person and remember how painful it is to be in such an enormous hurry. This way, we can maintain our own sense of well being and avoid taking other people's problems personally. There are many similar small stuff examples that occur every day in our lives. Whether we had to wait in line, listen to unfair criticism, or do the lion's share of the work, it pays enormous dividends if we learn not to worry about little things. So many people spend so much of their life, energy sweating the small stuff. So, sweating the small stuff that they completely lose touch with the magic and the beauty of life. When you commit to working towards this goal, you will find that you will have far more energy to be kinder and gentler. That's the short and sweet chapter number 1 for us. All right. Shruti, let's start with you. Would you like to, share what touched your mind and your heart and your soul from what we read? Which sentence made you pause?
Message that I didn't concentrate much. I was messaging the group to ask me to join. Maybe there is some
Oh,
network connection.
Acha, am I audible? Am I visible?
Yeah, you are visible, you are audible. Am I audible?
Okay, good. Yes. All right, I got that, Shruti. Never mind. Let's I hope this problem does not arise tomorrow and you're more, into the session. Thank you anyway for, messaging the people in the group to join in. All right, Pranavi, is it possible for you to share your, something that touched you?
Yeah, Karishma. So it's like the author is telling that if there are small problems happening in your life, there are two ways to solve a particular issue. That is,
Hmm.
choice one is if small things happen and if you get angry and if you start, thinking about it, obviously
Hmm.
stress increases, and
Hmm.
as a result, peace of mind would decrease.
Hmm.
And choice two is it's better to accept and let it go because they're just small choices. That is, they're small problems. That's what the author is trying to tell. See, as there are these are the small problems, it's better to accept it, let it go, and stay calm. In this way, you'll in fact, store your energy, and you can also lead a better and a happier life. So he's at one point he's just telling that not every problem deserves your focused
Hmm.
attention on that. It's better
Hmm.
to protect our own peace by just letting small things go.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what I understood.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much, Pranavi, for sharing that.
Yeah.
And Preeti, I see that you joined in while I was reading the last sentence, but फिर भी अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलनी चाहिए, right? Last sentence में कुछ मिला?
Just from the title, maybe I would
Hmm.
guess,
Mhm.
like it's normal, like all the situations will come in our life. Just
Hmm.
what we need to do. There are always numerous way to handle the situations. We just
Hmm.
need to stay calm and we need to just do. We don't need to lose our temper to solve any situation. We just
Mhm.
need to solve any particular problem like calmly and do it like positively.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well said. Thank you so much, Preeti. And I'm glad that you have that understanding.
Just
Well,
from the
wonderful.
title, I guess like we don't need to take too much like attention and too much like
Yes.
frustration and all. Like take it easy.
Hmm.
Okay.
Mhm. Thank you. Thank you so much for your insight. Chalo. Have you ever noticed that life is rarely destroyed by one big problem? Most of the time, it is destroyed by hundreds of tiny, tiny, tiny small things and small problems. Think about yesterday. Maybe someone did not, yesterday as well, I shared this example, but yeah, maybe someone did not reply to your message. या फिर someone interrupted you. या फिर your child did not listen to you. Or maybe your husband forgot something that you asked him to bring while coming back home. Yeah, if you drive, so someone overtook your car. कुछ भी नहीं तो हाउस हेल्प जो है वो लेट आई है. और कुछ नहीं तो अभी जैसे इंटरनेट स्टॉप हो गया था, इंटरनेट स्टॉप्ड वर्किंग, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी वेंट ऑफ. कोई भी चीज इनमें से ना लाइफ चेंजिंग नहीं है. फिर भी sometimes they change our entire mood. Isn't that true? I still remember one of the a very beautiful quote, and it says ki you cannot stop the waves, but you can learn to surf. Life will never stop sending us these small inconveniences. The question is, the the question is ki how much power do we give it to it? Do we want to become stronger or more sensitive? एक बड़ा ही ब्यूटीफुल मेटाफर है that I would like to share here. कि imagine you are holding a glass of water. ठीक है? How heavy is this glass? Maybe 200 grams. Not much, right? Now imagine holding it for 1 minute. Easy है. 5 minutes, it is still okay. 1 hour के बाद your arm will start hurting. और 3 hours के बाद it becomes unbearable. वेट चेंज हुआ क्या पानी का या ग्लास का? नहीं. तो क्या चेंज हुआ? The time we held on to it. Our problems are exactly like this glass. Most problems are not heavy. हम उसको होल्ड ऑन करते रहते हैं and we hold them far longer than it is necessary. किसी ने सुबह हमारे को कुछ कह दिया, we will still carry it till night. किसी ने हमारे को क्रिटिसाइज कर दिया लास्ट वीक, we will still keep replaying it today. किसी ने हमारे को 2 साल पहले 3 साल पहले कुछ डिसअपॉइंटमेंट दी थी and we still carry that memory. The problem is not always what happened. The problem is we refuse to put the glass down. In one of these sessions that I host every 1 p.m. and 10 p.m. I shared this story which was about sadhu carrying a sack of potatoes on his back and he was in the jungle. अब एक टाइम के बाद तो सड़ जाने थे ना आलू. But that person was like, अरे नहीं, मैं ये फेंक दूंगा तो मैं क्या खाऊंगा, so I'll carry जितना निकलेगा, जहां से जितना थोड़ा बहुत निकलेगा आलू, I'll cook and I'll eat. So he kept carrying it on his back. And he kept carrying, and after a certain time, it started stinking so badly that even the animals stopped coming near that person. And once that happened, and after that as well, he was like, it's good that animals are not even coming near me. I'll keep on, carrying it on my back yet. And uske baad, thode time ke baad, he himself felt very, sick of the smell. And at last he got rid of the sack. And once he went away from the sack, the smell disappeared. And then the life started happening to him. Our problems that we carry every single day is like the sack of those rotten potatoes. Imagine a mother. वो एक सुबह पूरी spend कर देती है in preparing a breakfast, packing lunch boxes, उसके बाद getting her kids ready, managing the house, and finally she sits down with a cup of tea. Just then, एक छोटा बच्चा accidentally spills the tea. What happens? Sometimes the reaction is much bigger than the event itself. वो जल्दी से चिल्ला देती. And the child starts crying. Husband उसको देखता है और वो कहता है, ये क्या हो गया? And he becomes silent. The whole atmosphere changes. Now let's pause and ask ourselves, was the tea really the problem? Or had 10 other little frustrations already filled her emotional bucket? Kabhi-kabhi the last drop gets blamed when actually the bucket was already full. And मुझे लगता है this chapter is inviting us to empty our bucket every day, not wait until it overflows. और अगर overflow हो तो अच्छी चीजों से हो, right? I would love for you to think about this quietly. कि what is your small stuff? आपका, not somebody else's, yours. Maybe हो सकता है आपके लिए it can be कि आप बार बार कोई आपको करेक्ट करता रहता है, या कोई और being ignored, or for me it was waiting, और ट्रैफिक हो सकता है, मेस हो सकता है, डिलेज हो सकते हैं, चिल्ड्रन नॉट लिसनिंग टू यू हो सकता है, सोशल मीडिया हो सकता है, क्रिटिसिज्म हो सकता है, कंपैरिजन हो सकता है, जो भी. What is that one tiny thing that steals your peace much more often than it should? I don't want you to answer it yet. Just notice. ठीक है? अगर दिल दिमाग में कुछ आ रहा है, I would love for you to put it in your diary as well. I always say books become powerful only when they meet real life. So now I would love to hear from all of you कि although there is no pressure to give the right answer, there is no perfect, response here. Just speak honestly, huh? Because someone else in the room may silently be living exactly what you are experiencing in your day-to-day life. So my question is, what is one small thing that usually steals your peace? बताओगे? Anybody wants to share? Shruti, what is it for you?
Peeling the peeling the skin even though you know that it hurts.
And why do you
Not
do
stop,
that?
not stopping it.
And that steals your peace as well.
Impatience with getting WhatsApp replies. Then in yeah, impatience in getting seeing the WhatsApp again and again, even though you don't get messages.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that, Shruti. Preeti says,
Complaints of the people around you.
complaints of the people around you. Pranavi, would you like to share what is that one thing that usually, steals your peace? All right. Well, thank you. Thank you, Shruti, when I miss my routine. Thank you. Thank you so much, Pranavi, Preeti, and Shruti for sharing that. And I'm sure many of us have experienced something similar as well. And that is an honest answer. I would like everyone to think about this. Have you ever reacted strongly and later thought, I wish I had handled it differently? Yes. And isn't that interesting? That wisdom usually comes after the moment has passed. This book is going to teach us something beautiful. Can we bring that wisdom into the moment itself? I'm curious what happens inside us when we hold on to small incidents. हो सकता है stress हो, yes, it happened a few times. हो सकता है overthinking हो, anger हो, silence हो, mood swings हो, headache हो जाता है, relationship issues हो जाते हैं, loss of energy हो सकते हैं. The incident may last for 5 minutes only, but we often allow it to occupy us for 5 hours, 6 hours, 10 days, and sometimes even years. And as I, shared the story of this sadhu who was in the jungle, we know what will happen. है ना? How many of us are still carrying people's conversations, mistakes, arguments, criticisms that happened months ago? वो इवेंट खत्म हो चुका है, पर हमारा जो माइंड है, it refuses to let it go, and that's what steals our peace. I would love for you to close your eyes for 30 seconds and think of an incident that still occupies that space in your mind. Don't analyze it, just notice it. And silently ask yourself, is carrying this helping me? Or is it only making me heavier? Take a one deep breath in and out, and imagine placing that burden down. Not because what happened was okay, but because your peace matters. As and when you do it, feel free to slowly open your eyes and breathe. Now, I don't want you to speak at all. Keep that with you. And throughout the day, practice one small thing. Throughout the day, one small thing will definitely go wrong. कोई ना कोई कुछ ना कुछ कहने वाला है. Something won't happen according to your plan. हो सकता है ट्रैफिक वोंट मूव, हो सकता है लाइट नहीं आती है, हो सकता है इंटरनेट प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है, हो सकता है समवन वोंट रिप्लाई, हो सकता है आपका बच्चा जो है आपकी पेशेंस को टेस्ट करे. And when that moments come, don't react immediately. Just pause, take one deep breath, and silently ask yourself, will this matter one long today? और अगर आंसर नो है, smile and let it go. Don't even carry it for one moment. And that is today's practice. ठीक है? अच्छा, before we close today's session, I also want you to do a journaling activity today. ठीक है? We will close this session, but I want you to sit with yourself 2 minutes more. Okay? Don't worry about the grammar. Don't worry about beautiful sentences and all of that. Just write honestly. What is the small stuff that steals your peace most often? One. Dusra, why do I think I react so strongly to it? And third, what would change in my life if I choose peace instead of reaction? फिर से बताऊं क्या तीनों sentences? What is the small stuff that steals my peace most often? Why do I think I react so strongly to it? क्या change हो जाएगा in my life if I choose peace instead of reaction? And fourth काम आप भी करोगे, you will complete the sentence. Today I realized dash. And वैसे ये वाला sentence का आप आंसर अभी भी दे सकते हो. What did you realize today? Or maybe you can put it in the chat. You can share it in the WhatsApp group as well. ठीक है? For the viewers on the YouTube, if you want to be part of the conversation, because YouTube पे आप हो, आप सुन रहे हो, but you cannot share your perspectives. If you wish to do that, join the link that will be shared in the description for the group. Join so that you get the Zoom link and you can be part of this discussion. Today, we discovered something very, very powerful. That is, most of the time, it is not the big events that steal our happiness. It is the hundreds of tiny moments that we allow to take away from our peace, take away our peace. Preeti says we don't need to get trapped in the situations. Absolutely. And this chapter gently reminds us that we always have a choice. We can either give every little inconvenience our energy, or we can protect our peace by choosing a different response. Okay? Wonderful. So today we will say not everything deserves my reaction. My peace is more valuable than proving my point. Carry this sentence with you today and see the magic. Okay? That's it. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. And just remember to put in the WhatsApp group as well. Ki today I'm leaving with that one word. Peace hai, hope hai, awareness hai, perspective hai, gratitude hai, kya hai. And I would also love to read how was your experience to be a part of this session. And thank you. Thank you for showing up for yourself today. Thank you for showing up for one another. Until we meet, keep reading, reflecting, and rising. God bless you. Bye-bye.